full-time whistle. So it's as you were in Group E for Czech Republic and Wales. They both move on to 8. Goal difference separating the sides. Czech Republic with 2 to go. Wales with 3 to go. Aaron Ramsey gave Wales the lead. And Pisek equalised for Czech Republic. Then that awful howler from Danny Ward handing Czech Republic the lead. And Daniel James popping up with the equaliser. So it's finished then at the Sinobo Stadium in Prague. Honours even. Czech Republic 2, Wales 2.
Point for Wales. Could have been more, maybe. Another good evening's international football entertainment, though, and there's loads more of it to come for you over the weekend. We're all kicking off at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Kazakhstan taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then from 5 o'clock, Scotland are up against Israel. That's live on Virgin Media Sport, both of those. We'll have coverage of England's trip to Andorra from 7 o'clock on Virgin Media 2. And over on Sport Extra 1, you can see Northern Ireland's big game in Switzerland. And we'll have extended highlights of the Republic of Ireland's match away to Azerbaijan from 10 o'clock on Virgin Media 2 and Virgin Media Sport. Damien and Brian will be in studio to give their big match verdict on the Ireland game as well. Speaking of which, they've been watching Wales draw in Prague there. I think Keith was suggesting there that Wales would be sick as the proverbial tropical bird after that tonight, Damien, because they played very well and came away with a draw, and that doesn't help them a hell of a lot in this group. Is that a fair assessment of it?
Yeah, I think they will be sick, but I think the underlying feeling will be, once that settles down, will be pride, and they'll be really pleased. They put on a really, really good performance. The manager can be really, really proud of his players. They executed the game in the first half of that defensive style, counter-attacking, getting the nose in front. Went in at half-time at 1-1 and then gave away a very, very, very silly goal. I mean, that is a definition of cheap. But then to regroup, make a couple of tactical changes and get a foothold in the game again and impose yourself on the Czech Republic. And the 2 substitutes came on, Roberts and Harry Wilson were central to that and were key to that. So they'd be really, really proud of his players. I thought they did really well tonight. They will be upset they didn't get the win. But a good night for Wales. Yeah,
they're level on points with the Czech Republic. They're both 9 points behind, 8 points behind Belgium. So they can still catch Belgium, but it's likely to be a battle for second. Wales do have a game in hand, but that game is against Belgium. And look, there's plenty twists and turns left on that side of it. So just performance-wise, I mean, how encouraging that they did that without Bale and, as Damien says, responded from that awful Danny Ward mistake for the second goal.
Massively impressive, I'd say. I feared for them a little bit when they had to take the game to the Czech Republic 2-1 down after concession of that dreadful goal. But in fairness to them, they did it really well. They changed the game plan. Obviously, they couldn't sit in anymore. They had to chase the equaliser. And they well deserved the equaliser when they got it. We'll see later they had several good chances, I'd say, before they got the equaliser. But then they created a wonderful goal, beautiful build-up play, patient build-up play, quality passing, using the wing-backs to go up there. And Conor Roberts had a real influence when he came on instead of Gunter on the right side. As Damien said, Wilson did brilliantly too, created the goal for James. And I thought the pairing of James and Kiefer Moore worked really, really well together. So, well-deserved draw. I wouldn't be too bleak about the prospects now. I know they both played the same teams in Belarus and Estonia, and Wales have the one other game then against Belgium. But, you know, they might...
And Belgium will probably be done and dusted then.
They're almost done and dusted as it is. Yeah. So I think they've got a better chance than the Czech Republic have as a result of this.
So it's a good